Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 2025. What a great year I hope this will be. And in the spirit of that, I thought it might be fun to try and predict what will happen in the next decade. Not the next year or this year, because that's a bit narrow-minded and I'm a free thinker, you know. I see green lights when you see red. That's why And also, in the spirit of New Year's, you know, I got a mustache now. New year, new me.
Brother,
Now, whenever this question of like, what will happen in the future is asked, everyone always says, well, obviously flying cars. And this time, I swear on everybody's soul except mine, we're gonna get flying cars. Like, we already have those like Iron Man-ish fly tech thingies. So, we're close! But the same thing was asked in like the 1980s, and people said, yeah, we'll get flying cars. And the closest thing to flying cars we have now are like the average Polish driver. Imagine if we really do get flying cars. How would that work? Do like licenses? Why would you need a license? The sky is so big, like you won't crash. Take off and everyone can fly on their own altitude, so there's no risk of crashing. It'll be so safe. Obviously, right? But like, how do you get into space? Do you have to like ask flight control for permission? Kia Soul 2005, 2035, preparing for takeoff. Kia Soul, permission granted. But imagine you do crash. That would be like a generational embarrassment. But also like terror attacks. You right now, like, you only have to worry about a car hitting you when you're on like the base level floor. But in 20 years or in 10 years, you can look out the window and just like see a BMW rushing at you. Now, was that joke insensitive in light of recent events? Yes. AI and robots. I mean, that's here already, right? But like, I love how people, when ChatGPT first came out, everyone's like, oh my lord, this is so fast, so amazing. And like 2 months later, it's like, damn, this shit's slow. My ChatGPT cannot do my entire homework for me in 1 second. This sucks, yo. No, but in 10 years, I am low-key scared. Will just every single company just replace everybody with AI? I mean, the profit margins would go through the roof. And you know me, I love pleasing the shareholder value as much as the next guy, but like, kinda seems bad for the economy in the long run. This requires a lot more thinking than my usual vids do, so like, bear with me here. But overall, I do think it's a good thing, you know, AI and stuff like that, simply because of how much data they can process. Like, I am fully confident that in like 10 years, maybe not 10 years, but all of those like gene editing technologies, like there's so much things to like look out for patterns in that no human can possibly like understand at all. So all of like medicine and like biotechnology stuff, I am very much for AI. Like, if I can gene edit myself to become a 7'8" black man, I am down. Is that racist to say? Okay, let's say 6 foot then. And when are bionic arms coming, right? I played Cyberpunk. I want my fucking mantis blades and shit. When is that coming? Also, if AI is like integrated to every part of everybody's life, that would be scary. But about like medicine and stuff, like predictions here, Ozempic and such, that's great right now. I genuinely think it's fixing a good problem. Like, you know, people are fat, they don't want to change their dietary habits, or just they can't. Well, slap them with a medicine. Who cares? If it helps, it helps. But at some point, I do definitely believe that like anabolic steroids will be prescribed, because after the people get off Ozempic, they still won't be healthy, right? You need some muscle, you need a good amount of muscle to be healthy. I'm not the one talking, because I'm built like a twig, like Skeleton from Minecraft. Yeah, that's sound place I'm walking, so I'm not the one to talk, but that's true. So I'm really interested to see if like the US actually pushes anabolic steroids, because after everyone goes off Ozempic, they will have to get muscle. Hey there, Corn here, and damn, I cannot talk for shit. This video was like all freestyle, me yapping off the top of my brain with little to no cuts or googling. I know, really high production value. So I feel like I should come in here and just concisely clarify my point or prediction. I won't pull up any stats and just treat this as crazy man talk, but essentially, the research for anabolic steroids will get better and better, and therefore minimizing the risks with each iteration of the drug. So the side effects will hopefully be minimal. And prolonged use of Ozempic does show that, understandably, you lose muscle mass. Obviously a lot better than the alternative of being dangerously obese, but being skinny fat is not ideal. In the long term, a lack of muscle mass leads to tons of mobility problems as you age. Muscles pull your bones, and therefore your bones can remain dense, yada yada. Muscles store amino acids, which your immune system needs, and muscles... Essentially, you need muscles. Therefore, even though changing one's habits is the golden standard when treating patients like this, some people just won't do it. So it's a lot better to stick them with steroid than letting them live with suboptimal muscle mass and just letting them suffer the consequences of it. Am I paraphrasing Mike Israel and probably misrepresenting him? Yes. But as I said, the entirety of this video is just for the YouTube algorithm, so don't take any of this as factual information. I don't know, I'm just yapping at my ass. But all these like computers, people are saying quantum computing is gonna be huge. I mean, yes, it will be, but I don't think 10 years is enough time for it to actually like fully develop. People are scared that, oh my god, a quantum computer can break a normal encryption method in like 2 seconds. Why does that matter? Do you think like an average basement hacker will get access to a quantum computer? No! Maybe if like a big country like, I don't know, Russia or China wanted to decrypt all of USA's databases, they could use one, but they probably won't because that'd be like a war. And once again, once quantum computers break through like normal encryption, right? I am 100% positive that we will not use normal encryption methods anymore. We will use quantum encryption. So now quantum computers cannot decrypt our fucking passwords and shit. And it'll be actually kind of fucked because if there's a threat of people breaking through genuine like normal encryption methods with just quantum computers, then every single hash has to be done like in the quantum verse, like Ant-Man or some shit. It's like every single password you make will have to go through like a quantum encryptor. Or am I just thinking too hyperbolic like this was fucking Star Wars? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. I'm definitely correct about everything I say, so don't fact check me. Also, like 10 years. Because if I'm still around at that point, I'll probably like react to this video. Reaction channel. Shut up. But like, doesn't that like weirdly strike your mortality? Because this video will still probably be up in 10 years. I do think that YouTube will be around. Like, it's one of the biggest companies. Like, Google owns it. They will continue to get bigger. There's no niche. I don't see anything that can take over YouTube anytime soon. So like, this video will be up in 10 years. Imagine watching this then. Was I right? If you're watching this in 2035, what memes are around? Is brain rot still a thing? I mean, I assume it has to be, right? Because like, it's just short form, digestible, easy content. It has to be a thing. Is Skibidi Toilet a thing? If Skibidi Toilet made it to 2035, end me. I'm genuinely serious. If that's still a thing in 2035, kill me. How about the low taper fade meme? You probably watching this anytime in like the coming year or months, or probably cringing at your fucking ass out that I said low taper fade. But in 10 years, you will look back at this and be like, oh my fucking god, that's old. Yeah, I'll be 29 then. What the fuck? Like this oddly puts like mortality and into perspective. 10 years is a long time. God damn. How about war? Because things are tense right now. So I genuinely predict, let's call my date on this, 2031, like February, there will be like a 2-month, like genuine war. I don't know, like USA will deploy troops. People will be shitting out their ass, scared. But like after 2 months, people realize why we fight then for, and it will end. Like if I call that, all of you fuckers better glaze me. I mean, climate change and stuff, like, the more I think about stuff like this, the more I get worried. That's why I don't think about stuff like this. But like, imagine there are no fish left in the sea in 10 years. That'd be kind of fucking insane. I mean, I would go swimming for the first time then. Because, have you heard about the fish that swim into your urethra? That's a real thing. They're just like, they can smell piss. They can smell piss and then travel into your penis. And then just feed on your dick. Pause. But like, so much things will change. Like, I don't know, I literally glossed over so many important things, and I'm going like to YouTube stuff. But like, the people who are big right now, like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, in 10 years, I wonder, like, they'll probably still have legendary YouTuber status and legendary just pop culture status, but still, new people will pop up. And I wonder who they will be. Me of it. No, I'm kidding. But like, the biggest artists in 10 years, I think, will be radically different. Because like, no way Drake will be... How old will Drake be? Drake age 38. No way Drake will be 48 and actually like producing music. These people, Diddy is gonna be in jail in 10 years. Like, but no, I mean, 45 or 48 isn't that old, so like, I mean, he could be around, but I doubt that he'll be the most popular artist. So like, all the, like, I know it will happen gradually, obviously, so we won't notice this, like that things are changing so much. But like, if you like took it just side by side, this year to 2035, that'll be so different. Like, obviously the change will be so slow that you won't notice it day to day. But when you look back at this video, because I'm getting double the watch time then, things will be so different, like when you look at them side to side. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Like, 10 years ago, I don't even remember what happened then, because I was 10. How will fashion look? Because, wait, at this point, fuck it. We're gonna start googling shit, because I can't be bothered to like just think. So we're gonna move on to lazier content now. What will fashion look like in 2030? Boy, oh boy. Okay, how about you show me the clothes? Oh, like, no. Alright, that's so much yapping. Yeah, that still looks normal. I'll just start googling it. What will happen in the next 10 years? Yeah. What are you gonna say, folks? Obesity. Obesity will go down, electric cars will go up, and flying cars will go up, quite literally. Less than 7% of the world be under the World Bank. I don't know about economy, so I won't talk shit. I mean, the scariest part is that we don't think about this. We think of like future on a linear scale, but that's not really the case. It's exponential, right? Because we have more researchers every single year. We have more AI, more GPU power per AI every single year. So things will get better faster and faster and faster. So I don't know what will happen. Wow, this video was so introspective, dude. Your prediction is, I don't know? Yes. Yes, it is. And I'm making this video just a slop for the algorithm because the other videos I'm working on take too much time right now. But I guess more about climate change. Cows are bad. Wow. The US, if they cannot continue, like, because so much of the area of the all US goes to like production of food and especially meat. That is not sustainable, just at all. So I don't know, but like synthetic meat, that would be a thing probably, like way better than this now. Because right now it's more of a, I don't know, I don't live in LA, so I don't think it's a real thing, it's more of a trend. But like, simply because of how bad the effects of meat are, and like all the things it takes to make them, you have to put in 4 calories into a cow to get 1 calorie back. That's kinda awful, you know? Space exploration and stuff like that. That will happen, that'd be cool. You go to space now. As much as, you know, Elon gets hate, and rightfully so, the SpaceX shit is kinda revolutionizing. Revolutionizing, yeah. Rockets come back, but they usually are still a one-time thing. You just pop one out, and it's gone. Now they come back. So space accessibility will be a lot more. And I will agree. I think it's Neil deGrasse who said we are gonna run out of resources on Earth. That's gonna happen. So not in 10 years. And now I'm like extrapolating long before you and me are dead, unless you're immortal watching this. In that case, fucking dope. But I guarantee you, unless we all just like nuke each other to death, we will get so advanced that we have to like legit send the rockets out into space to like harvest meteors. That's the coolest shit ever. Like, imagine we get to that point. I beg you, Putin, I beg you, Trump, don't drop a nuke, because I want to, I don't know, I won't witness it, but I want to imagine that Earth will be so advanced that there are space pirates. How fucking sick is that? Yeah, you're a space pirate. You legit go around scavenging, like, attacking ships, trying to steal, like, meteors of gold from them. Is that not the most insanely mentally cool thing you ever seen? That's sick. So, how about we don't bomb the Earth yet? How about pandemics? I don't know, Chief, like, a small one maybe? A small little pandemic here and there, just sprinkled in for lore of Earth. But yeah. Talking about stuff that's so vague and open, it's surprisingly hard because there's just so much depth that I don't know what to go into. kind of fault of my own, to be fair, because I didn't prepare any scripts for this, and I'm just rushing this video to feed the slop. And like in 10 years, like the mindset of the people will change so insanely much. Like even now, you go to a kindergarten, you ask a kid, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? They might say like taxi car driver and stuff like that. But in like 10 years, taxi car drivers won't exist. Because I guarantee you that a lot of cars will be like self-driving and like people will be confident enough that they don't crash to like actually use them. What jobs will pop out of AI? What requires human input anymore? In 10 years, what will require human input? Nothing. Obviously, I do believe that we actually will get fucked, or a lot of us will get fucked, because humans will become cheaper to use than AI in some parts, like slave labor essentially. It'd be way easier to like force a human to work and like stitch together hats and stuff like that than to make a AI like a robot designed to do that, to like crochet, because that's surprisingly hard. Like low-key politicians might doom us all. Wow. Oh my god, I feel like those like cringe politics channel that are like, oh, everybody sucks, I'm smart. But like honestly, I'm not. I am yapping my ass out for the past 30 minutes and I have no idea what I even said of value. If you're still watching this, I guarantee you this is second monitor content. Like if you're watching this as your primary source of entertainment, Jesus, I applaud your focus, because there's no way someone can enjoy like some dude yapping. I'm probably in the background of your game, so like if I'm on your left monitor, hey, good job in the game, bro. You're doing great. You just killed him. But yeah, stocks. Okay, the stock market will definitely be a thing in 10 years. Like, let's not be fucking stupid here. So in 10 years, I'm gonna make a portfolio here. Somebody, if anybody watches this, because I'm talking to the void quite literally. This is not financial advice at all. Consider all of this video, I'm just gonna legally make this clear. Consider all of this video to be a joke and a skit, and I don't mean anything I said here. But if you want to follow a retard's financial advice, do this. Gene editing companies like CRISPR, all of that. Fucking invest in that shit. All the biggest companies, like you know what will happen. The bigger fish gets bigger. Have you ever played Agorio? There's no way to kill the top 10. Like the top 1 player, what the fuck is gonna do? Like nothing can do go against that. So invest in the biggest things, and you won't see like any profit day to day. Obviously, don't be stupid. But over that long time, trust me, daddy, you will get so much money from that. Probably like AI arms industry. Like I'm just average tech bro. Invest in AI, dude. But like do, because I believe that it will work. And if you want to invest in crypto and stuff like that, I actually don't know, because I do think that Bitcoin and Ethereum will still be around, but like once again, quantum computers and shit like that. Whoa, the amount of Bitcoin mining you can do with that. But I say Bitcoin and Ethereum specifically because the other ones, sure, they're big in like the niche groups that people who are actually interested in, like XRP, Solana, blah 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 blah. Those are big and important milestones of like engineering and like the sector, but they aren't like staple pieces. Like when you talk about crypto to the average person, they know about Bitcoin and Ethereum maybe, which is the biggest thing. If you can break into the mainstream, you already essentially made it. That's why I do think that Bitcoin and Ethereum will not go away. Entertainment. Bro, oh my lord, I am so hyped for AI in video games. Like infinite Skyrim quests. Todd Howard. Oh Lord Almighty, Todd Howard, we beg of you, make the new Elder Scrolls game, or I don't know when like Todd Howard, at least make the new Elder Scrolls game. First off, make the game for fuck's sake, because Skyrim was peak. But like video games and AI, what kind of dream combo is that? There'll be infinite possible storylines. Like that's insane to me. Is that not to you? Normally you had to like make a somewhat linear quests, but now the possibilities are endless. And I'm sure all of you have thought about this, but like you'll be able to like talk to any random NPC in a video game and have them respond with lifelike dialogue and possibly have their own backstory that's just created on the spot whenever you ask. Insane. The actual like requirements to run that game will be fucking through the roof, but whoa, it'll be insane. Interactive storytelling and movies and stuff like that. I genuinely think that cinemas and movies will fade away, simply because, unless it's like a really good story, but it's always, or at least usually more fun to be a part of a story than just spectating it. So I do think that movies will slowly and slowly like run out, like get out of fashion. I guess maybe that's over for today. I don't know. I've been recording for 30 minutes. I have to edit this. And in short, 2035 predictions. We are fucked, but not like that insanely fucked. We'll be fine. I hope. Either way, you'll be fine. I love you. Mwah.